hour is the hardest. Sit there with half a mind and one eye on the clock.
All I'm thinking about is going home, taking off my uniform, a cold can of beer.
Putting my feet up in front of the idiot box.
You got some guys, when the whistle blows, they like to stand around talking. I just want to get out of here.
It's a pretty good day, Lane Stone. You get interested in what you're doing. When it's time to go, you usually wonder, maybe you haven't done enough. There isn't a house in this country that I haven't built, that every time I go by, if there's one stone crooked, I still notice it. People that lives there might not notice it, but I notice it. Stone's my business. Stone's my life. I daydream all the time about stone. Someday, I'm going to build me a house down on Green River. Stone, everything. I'm going to build stone cabinets in the kitchen and... you know what? Sometimes it seems like all my dreams got to have a piece of rock mixed up in it.
Sometimes you really want to talk to them if they sound upset. For me, it's a temptation to say, gee, what's the matter? But you can't say more than, I'm sorry you're having trouble. If you get caught talking to a customer, that's one mark against you. One man said, operator, I'm lonesome, will you talk to me? I said, gee, I'm sorry I can't, but I can't. I'm a communications person, and I can't communicate.
I always thought of a receptionist as a dumb broad at the front desk taking phone messages. Now I'm one, so of course I've changed my opinion. She had to be special, right? Because I thought I was special. Well, it was fine until we had this office party. I'd be having a fairly intelligent conversation with someone, and then they'd ask me what I did. When I tell them I'm a receptionist, they'd make an excuse and walk away. Now I make up other names for what I do. Communication control, servo mechanism.
It's strange, but you get tired of talking. My
My
mouth gets tired because you talk for 6 hours straight without a 10-minute break. You can't think about it. Everyone's in a hurry to talk to somebody else, but not to talk to you. You're in the room size of a gymnasium talking to people thousands of miles away. Do I listen in on conversations?
I never listen in on phone conversations, but I tell you,
Some girls really do, especially if you work late at night. Sometimes the people on the line are so funny you sit there and laugh until tears roll down your face.
I once worked for Illinois Bell, and I don't care who the operator is. The greatest thing is listening in on phone conversations. If you work nights and it's real quiet, I don't think there's an operator who hasn't listened in on phone conversations.
It makes the night go faster.
Sometimes, to make the day go faster, I'll do drawings, Mondrian sort of things, of nature, never people. I pretend I'm alone and things are quiet. I call it the land of no phone. I never answer the phone at home.
I saw this ad in the paper, equal opportunity employer, salary plus commission. When I got the job, I was thrilled. All we had to do was talk on the phone. We didn't even have to think what to say. They had it all written out.
Bell Atlantic, may I help you? I'm sorry, sir, that number's busy. Perhaps if you wait 5 minutes and then place your call.
Hello, this is Mrs. Dubois. Could I have a moment of your time? If you would, for just 3 short months, subscribe to our newspaper. It's for a worthy cause. To help blind children. What really did it for me was this one call I made. The guy listened patiently, and then he said, I really would like to help. He was blind himself. There I was, sitting there, telling him a bunch of lies. I apologized and thanked him. I ran to the ladies' room. I was nauseous. I prayed right there in the restroom. I said, Dear God, there must be some other work for me. I never harmed anyone in my life, dear Lord. I went back in and finished the day, because I had no other means of employment. But then, as if my prayers were answered, I got another job. I went into my supervisor's office, and I told him a few things. I was sick of his lying. I wasn't going to bully him for anymore. Oh, I really can't tell you what I said. I still work in the same building. I pass him in the hall every once in a while, and when I do, I hold my head very high, very erect, and I just keep walking.
It's something to run into somebody who says, it's a nice day out, operator. How's your day? Busy? Has it been a rough day? So thankful for these people. You say, oh yes, it's been an awful day. Thank you for asking.